Welcome back my YouTube channel Old Car Stories. Today, we take you on a journey back in time to explore history. This car, 1966 Dodge Coronet United States, was the first in its generation to undergo a major redesign. Built on the B-body platform, it had a cleaner, more squared-off appearance that reflected the styling trends of the mid-60s. The body lines were simple yet elegant, giving the car a strong, upright look. The front end was completely new, with a wide, horizontal grille flanked by quad headlamps. The rear design was equally distinctive, with uniquely shaped tail lamps and a slightly tucked-in bumper. What made the Coronet lineup so interesting in 1966 was its wide range of trims and engine choices. Dodge offered something for everyone, from the base Coronet sedan for the everyday commuter, all the way to the performance-packed Coronet 500 and Coronet 440. The numbers didn't refer to engine displacement, but rather trim levels. That alone made the Coronet an accessible car for buyers with different needs and budgets. Under the hood, the Coronet came with an impressive list of engine options. It started with the modest 225 cubic inch slant, 6 engine, a reliable and fuel-efficient power plant. But things got exciting quickly. Buyers could opt for V8s ranging from the 273 small block up to the fearsome 426 HEMI, a true legend in muscle car history. That 426 Street HEMI, officially rated at 425 horsepower, turned the Coronet into a street monster, especially when paired with a 4-speed manual transmission. The introduction of the HEMI in the Coronet in 1966 wasn't just about horsepower. It was about proving Dodge could compete with the muscle car leaders of the time, like Pontiac's GTO or Chevy's SS models. Dodge took their racing technology and made it available for the streets. And even though only a limited number of 426 HEMI Coronets were built, those cars became instant legends, prized by collectors today. Inside, the 1966 Coronet offered comfort and simplicity. The interior design was straightforward, with a wide dashboard and easy-to-read instruments. Depending on the trim level, buyers could get bench or bucket seats, basic or deluxe vinyl, and even options like air conditioning, AM radio, and power steering. It wasn't flashy, but it was functional, and that's exactly what many American families wanted. Dodge also made sure the Coronet had good road manners. The torsion bar front suspension and leaf springs at the rear gave it a decent ride for the time. Handling was more than acceptable for a full-size car, especially in the V8 versions. Braking was provided by drum brakes on all 4 wheels, though front discs were an option on certain trims. Another thing that made the 1966 Coronet stand out was how customizable it was. Buyers could tailor the car to their exact needs. Whether you wanted a grocery getter or a quarter-mile contender, Dodge had a Coronet for you. And for many, this flexibility was a key reason to choose the Coronet over competitors. This was also a time when cars were expressions of personality. And the Coronet, with its broad engine lineup and trim choices, gave people the ability to drive something that matched their lifestyle. For a young man returning from Vietnam, the 426 HEMI was a dream. For a family of 5, the Coronet 440 station wagon made more sense. Dodge gave customers freedom, and they responded. The sales numbers proved it. In 1966, Dodge sold over 250,000 Coronets across all variants, a major success for the company. It helped Dodge strengthen its reputation as a brand that could do more than just build trucks and utility cars. The Coronet played a big role in pushing Dodge into the performance spotlight. Of course, today we look back at the Coronet not just for its performance, but for its style. There's something timeless about that clean mid-60s design. The way the chrome trim wraps around the body, the way the hood and grille seem to stretch across the horizon, it all feels bold, yet refined. The car carries an honest, American look that's hard to find in modern vehicles. And while the 1966 Coronet wasn't as famous as its Charger sibling, which also debuted that same year, it paved the way for Dodge's future muscle cars. It offered proof that even a family sedan could hold its own at the drag strip. It was the quiet achiever, the car that didn't need wild stripes or badges to prove it had muscle. Today, surviving Coronets from 1966 are cherished by classic car fans. They appear at car shows, restored and glowing in original factory colors like turquoise, bright red, or yellow gold. Some have been fully restored to concours level, while others proudly show their age, with faded paint and original interiors. Each car has a story, and each one is a rolling time capsule. Owning a 66 Coronet today means owning a piece of American history. It represents a moment when automakers gave the public options, real, mechanical choices that impacted how the car drove and felt. It's from a time when sheet metal was thick, engines were loud, and cars were built with a mix of engineering and instinct. For many, the Coronet is more than just a car. It's a reminder of growing up, of family road trips, of warm summers and long highways. It's a reminder of the freedom that driving once represented, when the open road really did feel open. Looking back, it's clear that the 1966 Dodge Coronet was more than just another car in Dodge's lineup. It was a bridge between the past and the muscle car future. It had roots in tradition but eyes on performance, which makes it a truly unique model in the brand's long and storied history. Whether it was the basic six-cylinder model or the fire-breathing HEMI version, the Coronet gave people choices and memories. And for that, it's earned a well-deserved place in automotive history. Thanks for joining us today on Old Car Stories. If you enjoyed this journey back to 1966, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below telling us your favorite Dodge memory. Until next time, keep those engines running and those stories alive.